Hey, well, welcome everybody. Good morning, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining us, and a special welcome to our friends from Pine Bluff for making the 50-mile trip up the road to be with us here this morning. We're here to share news of a really exciting event that we've been able to collaborate and work together on, which we hope will really help shine a spotlight on both of our great institutions, Little Rock and UAPB. And certainly help usher in the 2025-26 college basketball season right here in Central Arkansas. There's so many special things about the game right here in our region. We hope to be able to spotlight that. So the event is the Central Arkansas Tip-Off Classic, and to give you a little bit of the tale of the tape, I think it's a college basketball event that's truly Arkansan, uniquely Arkansan. Featuring both the women's and the men's basketball programs at Little Rock and UAPB. So the Golden Lions and the Trojans will square off in a basketball doubleheader here on Friday, October 17th, right here at the Jack Stevens Center. The women's game will tip off at about 6 p.m. with the men to follow at approximately 8. And we want to make this event accessible and affordable to everybody. So tickets will be just $10 to get in for both games. And you'll be able to get information regarding ordering online or through either school's ticket office here before you leave today. And I'm pleased to share that we're nearing some significant announcements regarding title and supporting sponsorships of the event. As we've gotten out and talked to people, the community throughout our region has really embraced and supported the idea. So we're thrilled and appreciative for that. My comments are simple. How did we get here? As colleagues, Chris and I talk often, and we're always looking for ways in which we can collaborate, and ways in which it makes sense. And we really wanted to try to create a big event, a signature event that would help bring attention to UAPB and to Little Rock, something focused on providing an opportunity to bring our communities together, our student bodies together, our faculties and our staffs together to make a big impact. So, as we mentioned, at both about the same time, actually, there's a new rule that allows men's and women's college basketball programs at the Division I level to play an exhibition in the early season before the season gets started. And we said, hey, why not take advantage of that? This makes too much sense not to get our basketball teams together on the same floor to create excitement and to tip off the college basketball season. So that's how we got here today. As I look at it, this is a chance to really celebrate basketball in the state of Arkansas. We have great high school programs that have storied history, some of them right here in Little Rock, some of them right in Pine Bluff, that on the state and the national level have brought pride and distinction back to the area. Of course, we have college programs that have competed in the NCAA tournament, Sweet 16s, Final Fours, even national championships at the Division I, II, and III levels. And then we've got pros, right? We've got professional players, like all four head coaches that you'll hear from here in just a little bit. Coach Bozeman and League at UAPB, and Coaches Walker and Weedor with the Trojans. We have some of the top players in our state competing at these two institutions. Some native to the natural state and others who are adopted Arkansans like myself. So we've got so many great stories, and I think an event like this provides an opportunity, a venue to be able to dust them off and share them, those that are new and those that are a little more vintage. So in closing, before I hand it off to Chris, I want to thank my colleagues from Pine Bluff for their willingness and support to collaborate on this type of an event. I think it's great when two University of Arkansas system schools can get together and work together and collaborate. I think it's a great example for the strength and power of the UA system. I'd also like to thank Dr. Drayle, our chancellor, who was unable to join us today, but has been incredibly supportive not only of this event, but in all of our day-to-day endeavors. And also to the UA System Board of Trustees and our own UA Little Rock Board of Visitors, who provide great support and guidance to us on a day-to-day basis. So again, thank you all for being here, and Chris, I'll hand it over to you.
Well, Frank, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this time. Thank you for everyone that came out. Frank, as you mentioned, there are a lot of storylines that fall within this game, this exhibition that we're putting on right now. We're excited about the changes in the NCAA to give us this opportunity. We're excited that we're able to come to this territory. We got the award-winning Pulaski County chapter. We get the opportunity to show them all.
Hey.
And then we're going to have to create some space because we got the premier Rolling Lions RV Club here. And they're going to show out as well.
Love it.
So we're going to be inside and outside basketball. But again, as you mentioned, Frank, the stories that entail with this particular game, you look at the different things. You look at Coach Erica Lika, our women's basketball coach. When she graduated from high school, although she left the state, the #1 recruit in the state of Arkansas. And she's back here sharing her talents and helping to develop the new student athletes. And also Coach Bozeman, who happened to play here at UALR. And we know U.S. Reed's in the room as well. He hit the shot, but Coach Bozeman hit a shot as well. And so we're doing those things as well. Then other stories that go, you look at Mr. Burgess here. He and Mr. Pickett on 2 different teams that they're coming together in this classic. So the storylines within this game that's culminated is special in itself. I'm excited about this opportunity, excited to be here, excited about this collaboration, looking for more. Absolutely. And then also, Frank has also allowed us to bring our full band. So we're working on that as well.
All 50 of them. All 50. There you go, my man. There you go.
Okay, the floor is now open for any questions.
Correct, right here. Do you have at this point a timetable for when there might be an announcement regarding any kind of corporate sponsorship or something like that?
Sure. We hope here in the span of the next couple of weeks, 2 weeks or so, we'll have some more information to share on that front. But I'll tell you that the response we've gotten from the business community throughout the central region has been fantastic. I think not only setting the stage for a great event this year, but beyond. And so if there are those in the business community that have an interest in being a part of it, please reach out to either athletics program and we can share how you can be a part of it.
Frank, also, does that $10 ticket price include for the student body as well?
Yeah, actually, we're creating an opportunity to be able to let students come for free, much like they do on our campus at Little Rock and UAPB, and are looking at options to be able to bring a group of students from the UAPB campus up here. So let me clarify that answer. So it's no charge for students on either campus.
Any other questions?
For either of you, just can you walk me through the decision process about making this a preseason exhibition compared to a regular season game, and what opportunities and advantages that provides?
Well, there are a few things that went into that as well. Typically in December, a lot of times too, we get the opportunity to get out and share our talent amongst some of the top Power 4 schools in the nation. And of course, that comes with a little money, guarantees with that as well. We wanted to, I guess, exhibit our talent right here within the state, but at the same time give us the opportunity to go do the things we need to do for budgetary purposes as well. So it's a good collaboration, get the opportunity to come together, showcase our talent, and get prepared for the Power 4s that we're going to go take down.
Just to add to Chris's response, I think anytime schools in the state of Arkansas can get together, whether it was on the football field just a few blocks away from here this past weekend or about 35 miles up the road when our friends who wear purple and my friend over here got together on the football field, that's a good thing, right? And we look for those opportunities, whether it's on the basketball court, the baseball field, or otherwise, to create that type of interest in college sports in the state of Arkansas.
Chris, I see on the press release it says an annual event. Is there any possibility of doing something like this at UAP in the future?
Well, that's something we're talking about to make sure we keep it going. This is the inaugural one, and we're looking at feasibility, and of course we want to pack the house in Pine Bluff just like we're going to pack the house this year as well, and we'll keep it going.
Any other questions? Thank you both.
Okay, thank you.
Day to be an Arkansan, and even a better day of being a Golden Lion. So let's clap for that. First, I would like to thank everyone who put this on. This Arkansas Tip-Off Classic is an opportunity for us to showcase both platforms in our programs. And it's also an opportunity for premier high school players in the state of Arkansas to understand you do not have to leave the state to go to a premier program right here in the University of Arkansas systems. You don't have to go very far. I was fortunate to recruit 4 Arkansas players this year. 2 out of West Memphis, Arkansas, Tyra Taylor and Alea Price. We recruited Jakira Jackson from Barton. She played for Barton. And also, we're very excited about Jasmine Davis, who is a Parkview Patriot right here from Little Rock, Arkansas. So we're so excited about her. You know, I saw her talent at an early age when she was playing high school. I had my eyes on her right then. She went on to play at Three Rivers, and we snatched her. So we are very excited about her and what she's going to do in our program. Also, it is an opportunity for fans all around to come to a centralized location here in Central Arkansas to be able to support our program. And Euler is a powerhouse, you know, under Coach Foley in the past, who was my friend, and now Coach Weedor. They're well coached, and it's going to be a great opportunities for us to gauge where we are early. You know, iron sharpens iron, and we're not running from the smoke. We're running towards it, and we want to put a great product on the floor and to compete. We want to compete, and we want to show what our programs are about. And I look forward to the challenge. As I said earlier, I've been knowing Coach many, many years. The last time I was at Euler, I left my pullover. It was a Razorback pullover, and you said you had it stored. Can I get it today?
That's been a long time.
It's been about 10 years ago, but I want my hoodie. But it is such a great joy to have great Arkansas teams playing. As we mentioned, Razorbacks and Arkansas State this weekend, as well as UCA and our great Golden Lions. And so we are really excited to have the opportunity to be in front of this stage and to showcase what we have. And again, I'm an Arkansas girl, born and raised in Wheatley, Arkansas, so this means a lot to me. And as AD mentioned, I was the Gatorade Player of the Year in the state, although I left, but I came back. And so we're excited and ready. So I'll just hand it over to Coach Weedor right now.
Thank you, Erica. Well, definitely just to reiterate, I'm very excited also about the opportunity to play in this game, the Tip-Off Classic. You know, it's something a little unusual for us in our program. We have been, you know, playing 2 scrimmages every year, and this will be the first time that we've actually played an exhibition game to open up the season. And you know, we've been talking about it, our players, and you know, the opportunity to come out and be game ready. You know, when Frank came to me and asked me if we would be interested in doing something like this, I was all for it. And then when I started looking at the schedule, I mean, October 17th gets here pretty quick. You know, when we start official practice, you don't have that many days to prepare your team for a actual game. But you know, like Erica said, it's definitely a work in progress. Even you know, when we get to that point for the exhibition game, and it's definitely preparing us for you know, our games ahead. And just very excited about you know, getting Pine Bluff and Arkansas Little Rock together, 2 Arkansas State schools that you know, can represent the state in women's basketball. I got to know Erica when she was a player at Louisiana Tech. Of course, you know, that just tells you how much older I am than her. She actually came to Little Rock after she graduated and started working out with our players and working out with our team. Me and Coach Foley, we would try to find anybody that could come and help in practice, and Erica was all for it. She would come over and she'd put a whooping on our girls every day. And you know, that was something that, you know, my big, you know, remembrance of her was when she came over and did those type of things for us. But I would also like to you know, definitely invite our fans to come to that game. I think it'll be really important to have a great turnout, and you know, just looking at what we have available here at Little Rock, you know, we feel like we have one of the best facilities in this part of the country, and you know, we want as many fans to come out and to watch this game as we, you know, as possibly we can.
All right, questions?
all over the country, went to Hawaii, you had some long road trips. How nice is it going to be to have something like this just a few minutes down the road?
Oh, it's going to be nice. We can probably get up the morning of, have a shoot around in our own gym before we come, 40 minutes up the road. So again, it's an opportunity to be home and to compete against quality talent. And so I'm really excited about staying close, but getting the competitiveness, getting the work, seeing where we are. It's a great gauge to see where we are before the conference and the season starts. So really happy that our team get this opportunity. And I'm talking about Arkansas a lot, but we have a lot of players, right, from all over, and even Memphis. I have Christina Boyd here, and her family gets to make a hop, skip, and a jump to get a chance to watch their daughter play. So very excited about that.
And Steve, you mentioned, you've had scrimmages in the past, not leading exhibition game. Just for you, what's the biggest difference in terms of how that prepares you for season, the scrimmage versus an exhibition like this?
Well, scrimmages, you're allowed to develop the format. Usually we would play 4 regular quarters, and then we might add special situations. You can stop the game, stop the scrimmage whenever you want and talk to your players. And, this is more, when you're playing an exhibition, you got to be game ready. I mean, it will prepare us to be more game ready instead of, a scrimmage situation.
Any more questions? Thank you both. Coach Walker, I'll let you start with your opening statement.
I'm really excited about this. First of all, HBCU is a big part of my heart because they're the first one to give me the opportunity to be a college basketball coach. So I'm going to always be pulling for HBCUs. Being an HBCU coach is not easy. He knows that. She knows that. When you have to go out and raise money and play a bunch of money games and get your butt kicked, that's not easy on your team. So you guys have my full support all the time. And I'm excited about this game. Our guys get a chance to play against somebody else because in practice you get to beat each other up all day long. After a while that gets boring. And I can use this game is to say, this is how we get prepared for a game. This is how we watch film. Let's go out and play. Let's do a scouting report. So it's going to be a good game for us. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, obviously, this place is home to me. Put in a lot of work here at the University of Arkansas Little Rock. A lot of long nights, early mornings. Was put in this gym, and so this is exciting for me and exciting for my guys. And honestly, man, Little Rock has shaped me into the man that I am today. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fireworks. I'm an Arkansas guy, but I was born in Little Rock. My whole family is here. Mom, cousins, pops, uncles. My granny stay on Maple Street, right around the corner. My mom stay in Pecan Lake. So, I mean, we might have 100 people in the gym, so it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be rowdy, and look forward to it. And, Darryl Walker has done a phenomenal job, here as the head coach at Little Rock. And so I'm excited for our guys to lace up and go against their team. I'm pretty sure they're going to be picked preseason, #1 team in their conference. And so it's going to be an exciting matchup for our guys. It's going to be challenging, but I think our guys will be up for the test. We've really been working really hard, and so just excited to be back home, man, and it's a blessing.
Questions?
Coach Phillips, you talked about this being home for you. You played here. What's it going to be like for you to be on the visitors bench here in this building?
It's going to be a different feeling, obviously, being on the other side. But when that ball tips off, man, I'm a competitor. My guys are competitors. So the only thing I know is the exhibition. But it's Darryl Walker on this other side. I know he wants to get a win, and we want to get a win. So it's going to be really competitive. And I can't wait, man. I'm excited, and our guys are excited too.
Coach, like I asked Coach League, I mean, you guys go all over the country in non-conference, go all over the place. You've got a chance to go just right down the road and play Little Rock. I know you guys play UCA every year, but to have something like this so close to home, how nice would that be?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's a big-time opportunity. We got Arkansas kids on our rosters as well. You know, with Jay Sean Hayes, he decided to stay home, which was a blessing for us. And then Harrison Pickett, you know, those are Little Rock guys. So to be able to play, you know, in Little Rock against my alma mater, man, it's gonna be an amazing feeling. And like I said, I can't wait, man. Just get ready.
Any other questions? All right, thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
About the matchup, UAPB coming here to y'all's house for an exhibition game. It's obviously not a regular season game, but to be able to, you know, go against another in-state team, especially after what we saw this weekend, you know, on the football field.
It'd be real excited to get this going because we have a lot of scrimmages and players get to show what they can do in like the exhibition and show how we mesh together and things like that. So it'd be very excited for the state, just like this past weekend.
When you look at the group that you guys have got to go in this, I know we talked at the beginning of practice, you were excited about what y'all have. Do you feel more excited now than you were even, you know, when you guys started?
Yes, I'm still excited because it's my last year. We're going to go over the bang, and I like my teammates. We look like more deeper than last year, and just feel very excited with the pieces we got.
When you look at this matchup and getting the chance to kind of prove yourself before the season, what do you think that having this kind of opportunity can do for you going into a new year?
We gonna show our chemistry and show how teammates go together and things like that, and just show how we can play with each other and on and off the court and see how our bond work.
How have the new guys, the freshmen in particular, like Trojan, how has he, you know, kind of, you know, worked his way in? And it seems like you guys have a somewhat of a bond from what I was able to see inside there. You know, I guess how has he been able to, you know, kind of mesh with the group so far?
Trojan, he's been doing well. I've been knowing him for a while since like he was in the 8th grade before he came big star since he was young. So he's been doing well. Keep him under my wing, just keep his mind right, things like that. It's gonna be ups and downs as a freshman, but just keep your mind head level.
Has Coach Walker been really getting on y'all this offseason?
Oh yeah, he gonna always do that. He's been pushing us hard, trying to make sure everybody share the ball and make sure we mesh well, because we a little deeper than we was last year. We got like 10 to 12 guys that we can play, so it'll be much fun.
Anything else you want to add?
No, sir.
Good to go. Got a local product here. You know, what does it mean, just this matchup, going against one of the in-state teams, especially after what we saw this weekend on the football field?
I mean, I feel like it's a good opportunity to show that it's not just talent outside the state, it's good talent inside the state too.
You've gotten a chance to play against some of that talent before at the high school level. How excited are you to kind of go against some of those guys again?
I'm very excited to go against my old teammate, Harrison Pickett. You know, pretty much we only played each other in practice and scrimmages, so it'd be fun to play him in the game.
Same with Jay Sean.
Oh yeah.
Had some good matchups.
I've been playing Jay Sean for like 3 years now, like best buddies. And it's gonna be nice to play him too.
How hard has the transition been, maybe from high school to college ball? What's been maybe the biggest thing that you've had to adjust to?
I would say probably being stronger, you know, more vocal, and just trying to be a leader as a freshman. That's pretty much it.
I guess what's the chemistry been like between you and your teammates? Obviously, you know, freshman year is not the easiest, especially, joining a team that already kind of has a nucleus, already has a core. What has it been like just trying to mesh with that group and trying to learn from some of the older guys?
I mean, I would say the chemistry is very well. You know, you don't want to step outside the boundaries and just just listen. You know, and try to be something you're not.
What has Coach Walker been getting on you about? I know, he was talking about defense. The last couple weeks when we came and saw y'all for the first time. What's he been getting on you about specifically in terms of your game?
Just defense. He gonna preach that. And, that's defense wins games. So, you gotta perfect that.
Is there a particular upperclassman that you've kind of like latched onto and tried to learn a lot from?
I mean, I would say JL. Very similar. I try to pick off his game, improve mine.
Good to go. Hey, perfect. Appreciate it. How excited are you for that opportunity? What does it mean to represent Little Rock on a statewide stage?
I think it's exciting. Like the whole exhibition thing is exciting. Give us a chance to show that we'll be good or be better at the start of the year and everything.
When you look at the team this year, a lot of new pieces, kind of a lot of change from especially 2 years ago to now. As someone who's been in that whole transition, where do you feel like y'all excel now, maybe compared to last year?
I think that we're understanding our offense and stuff more than we were last year, even though it's a new group of people. And yeah.
What's something this offseason that you've been really trying to work on in terms of your game?
Looking for my teammates more and better passes and being a leader and communicating with them more.
If there's one thing that you can look back on last year that you feel like, you know, you guys kind of fell short in, what would that one thing be, and how are you guys trying to improve on that?
Coming together when times get tougher in the playoffs or in a tough game.
Good to go.
Test.
Being together, playing for each other, because if you play for each other, then you're going to have a winning team. So
That's all I got. Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure meeting you.